involved of a marriage between Remy Ma and Papoose. And y'all let these blogs get out here and call me a liar. Y'all let them get out here and call us a liar. I was the only blog out here standing 10 toes down that there was something going down between them. And I heard from both of their teams. Even got cease and desist from Papoose team.
Everyone had to stop and take a breath when the next part of the story unfolded, because what followed felt like the end of a dream the internet had built piece by piece. This was not simple gossip or a random rumor passed around for fun. It felt like watching a complicated love story fall apart in real time, right in front of everyone. For months, people had been glued to their screens, following every post, every smile, and every appearance, trying to make sense of a situation that kept growing more dramatic by the day. For a long time, Claressa stood tall and confident in public. She spoke as if nothing could shake her. She often repeated that the man in her life was now hers, even though he was still legally married. She did not try to hide this. Instead, she showed him openly on live videos, in interviews, and through photos that quickly spread across social media. To her supporters, it looked like bold confidence. To critics, it looked like a risky move. Either way, people could not look away. The internet treated the situation like a never-ending series. Every small detail became something to talk about. A new picture, a short caption, or a quick appearance at an event could spark hours of discussion. Some viewers saw it as entertaining drama. Others felt uncomfortable, as if they were watching something too personal play out in public. At first, it seemed like Claressa believed she had won something. Not just a relationship, but a kind of victory.
Spilling wine. And so y'all ain't got the audacity to let me know at 2 o'clock in the morning that Remy Ma is online crashing out over her husband? Perfect. The only problem is she crashing out with the wrong one, okay? Because Claressa, bring Remy Ma versus Claressa.
The way she posted and spoke made it feel like she wanted the world to know she had claimed a man who already had a long history with someone else. Her words and actions gave off the sense that this was not only about love, but also about being seen as chosen. But behind the scenes, according to online chatter and people close to the situation, things may not have been as solid as they appeared. While Claressa was sharing moments online, Remy Ma, the wife, stayed mostly quiet. She did not jump into interviews or post long explanations. Instead, she shared simple family moments, pictures of holidays, and images where her wedding ring was still clearly visible. To many observers, this silence felt powerful. Over time, the tone of the conversation started to change. What once looked like confidence began to look like something else to some viewers. People started to say that Claressa seemed more focused on proving something than simply being happy. Her posts grew bolder, and her presence online felt stronger and more direct. Then came a wave of new claims that shifted how many people saw the situation. Online personalities and commentators began suggesting that the relationship might not be what it looked like. They questioned whether the luxury items and grand gestures shown on camera were truly gifts from him, or something else entirely. One voice that stood out in these discussions was Tasha K, who shared her own version of events. According to her and others repeating the claims, the expense—
Listen, when it comes to Claressa, I'm starting to get a little soft spot for her. I really am. I really feel sorry for her. Apparently, Claressa spent Christmas alone in the Louis Vuitton store, racking up
expensive bags, jewelry, and surprise moments might not have come from him at all. The idea was that Claressa may have paid for these items herself, and then allowed them to be presented on camera as if they were gifts. To some, this turned what they thought was a love story into something that looked more like a performance. Once that idea took hold, people started rewatching old videos with a new perspective. Moments that once seemed sweet now looked planned to some viewers. The smiles felt stiff. The reactions seemed practiced. What had felt natural before now felt staged in the eyes of critics. At the same time, there were whispers that the man in the middle of all this was not as committed as he appeared online. Some claimed he was emotionally distant and that his attention was split between two worlds. According to these rumors, while Claressa was building a public image of a strong relationship, he was quietly working things out with his wife behind the scenes. Then came the moment that many people point to as the turning point. Reports began to circulate that he had left Claressa's space and returned to New York,
was not a home for a long time. When Remy lost the weight, she lost the man, she lost the house, she lost her damn mind. And went out here and got her a Papoose look-alike. See if you could tell which one is Papoose out of these two men. Put up Papoose, put up the look-alike.
There were no dramatic posts about it, no long messages, and no public goodbye. One day, he was present in her videos and pictures. The next day, he was gone. Claressa stayed active online. She went live, shared updates, and tried to keep the same confident energy she had before. But some viewers felt they could see a change. Her captions sounded more careful. Her smiles looked less relaxed. The bold tone she once had seemed to soften. Around this time, another topic began to spread. People started comparing Claressa's style to Remy Ma's. They pointed out similar outfits, jewelry, poses, and even photo angles. Some said it was just coincidence. Others believed it went deeper, calling it imitation. This only added another layer to the already complicated story. The situation reached a new level when rumors spread that Claressa had tattooed the man's name on her body while he was still married. Whether confirmed or not, the idea alone caused a strong reaction.
We got somebody new on the board, so give them a second. Papoose and the look-alike. Papoose versus these. Now here's the thing. So tell me if you could tell which one is who.
And online, many people felt it showed a level of commitment that was not being matched on the other side. They compared it to the fact that he already had his wife's name inked from long before, which symbolized a history that could not easily be erased. As the weeks went on, Claressa continued to appear at events and post from different places, including moments in Detroit that drew attention. The photos showed her smiling, but some viewers felt the joy did not reach her eyes. Meanwhile, Remy Ma remained mostly quiet, sharing only simple family images that showed stability without explanation. Then came the holiday season, which many people saw as another sign of where things stood. While Claressa posted pictures with luxury items in what looked like empty rooms, the man she had claimed as hers was reportedly spending time with his wife and family. The contrast between the two images spoke loudly to many observers. Tasha K returned to the conversation with a short and direct message that spread quickly. "He's playing you."
Look-alike. Boxer Claressa Shields. Put Remy Ma up versus Claressa. The only difference is Remy ain't got no muscles no more. She used to have that strong chin, them strong arms, and I believe back in her jailbird days, she could have gave Claressa Shields some energy. But right now, her on social media doing all this here, and I'm like, Remy, I don't think that this is what you want. Like I said, you have not, your body.
That simple sentence made even strong supporters pause. To some, it felt less like an attack and more like a warning. Another claim followed that hit even harder. According to people sharing the story online, Claressa was not only emotionally invested, but also financially supporting much of the relationship. The most talked about detail was a rumor about a luxury duffel bag. The story went that Claressa had bought the bag herself, posted it online, and then allowed him to present it back to her on camera as if it were a gift. Whether true or not, the idea changed how many people viewed every past moment. After that, fans and critics alike began examining old clips closely. They slowed videos down, zoomed in on screenshots, and tried to catch details they might have missed before. Every surprise now looked planned to some. Every thank you sounded forced. Through all of this, one thing stood out: Remy Ma's silence. She did not respond to the rumors, the claims, or the commentary. Instead, she continued to post simple family moments that showed her life moving forward. By this point, the story had grown beyond a simple love triangle. It became a conversation about image, public performance, and how social media can blur the line between reality and presentation. Some people felt sympathy for Claressa, believing she had been caught up in something that was never what it seemed. Others criticized her for making such a private situation so public. As the online discussion continued, one idea kept coming up: that this was never about winning or losing. It was about how easily a story can be shaped on the internet and how quickly that story can fall apart when new claims appear. Claressa's confident tone faded over time. Her live videos grew longer, and her words became more careful. The bold energy she once carried seemed to give way to something more guarded. Meanwhile, the man at the center of the situation stayed mostly out of the public eye, letting others speak for him. In the end, what started as a dramatic love story turned into a lesson many people talked about. It showed how appearances online can be carefully built, how quickly opinions can shift, and how complicated real relationships become when played out in front of millions. Some viewers still see Claressa as someone who believed deeply in what she was showing the world. Others see her as someone who got caught in a story that was never fully hers to tell. And some simply see the entire situation as a reminder that behind every post and every headline, there are real people dealing with real emotions. The conversation continues with new theories, new screenshots, and new opinions shared every day. But one thing is clear to most people watching. This was never just a simple love story. It became a public moment about trust, image, and the fine line between reality and what is presented for the world to see.